So what's up, fam? How you all doing? So I will be breaking down a trade I took yesterday on GBP GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD. And if you are new to ICC, this video is actually going to be very helpful. You are going to understand market structure, okay, and when to enter trades and how to enter trades and what to look for when you come into trading view. Okay, so pay very close attention to what I'm about to start saying. Okay, if possible, I want you to bring out your notes and start journaling. Okay, so when it comes to the chart, I'm normally on the 1 hour or 2 hour time frame, okay? And you don't have to really go back, it's not necessary. Just here is okay, okay? Just be here. And yeah, so the first thing I noticed when I came to the chart, I noticed has been maintained for some reason. Okay, these are stuff you need to pay very close attention to when you come into the market. Like what highs and lows are being maintained right now, you need to pay very close attention to that. And that was what I noticed. I noticed it has been maintained, and price recently created a new indication. Okay, this was a new indication. You can mark it from this level, or you can literally mark it from this level. So sorry. Okay, listing, pay attention, and you'll be good. Okay, and I saw price creating a new indication, right? The moment I saw this indication, right, and all of these highs being maintained, right, and we was on a downtrend, right, and price just created a new indication, right. What price do when it creates an indication, it normally, it normally gives us a retracement back up like this, while maintaining its highs, maintaining its lows. And how do you know a correction is over? You know a correction is over when the high that price are creating gets breaking, and when you see price break this low right now, this is how you know the correction is over. And what you simply have to do is sell back below and ride the trade back down. Okay, that was what happened there. So as you can see, when price created this new indication, what happened is this price will now start creating correction, right? So now let's go to the lower time frame, 15-minute time frame, for later explanation. So as you can see, this was our new indication back down. So remember what I told you, need to go to 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better, like I said, you need to follow highs and lows when it comes to correction. So as you can see on the 5-minute time frame, this was a low, price created a low. If you can see, all those are mini lows. You need to pay very close attention to them. You just don't ignore them. What people do, they ignore stuff like this and wonder why they always enter the wrong time. Okay, trading is all about timing, and to get perfect timing, you need to follow what highs and lows are doing. Okay, so as you can see, this was a low. Okay, this was also a low, and I think this was the last low. This was the last low of the market. This was the last low of the market, and the moment this was the last low of the market. And remember what I told you, when lows gets breaking, sellers are in the market, and what we simply have to do is wait for the market to come back down this level and sell. Okay, it's simple. Okay, ICC is extremely simple. And okay, this was actually the entry. You enter from the back below this level, your stop loss back above the high, and then you target back down. No, I didn't enter this shit, to be honest. I won't lie to you, I didn't, because the history was shit. I knew if I entered this trade, my stop loss needed to be up above it, so I didn't enter the trade. What I did was simple. I waited for price to give me a new high, and as you can see, price came back down, gave me a high, okay, gave me a new high, and the moment price gave me this new high, I literally sold back below this level. I set a limit on that right there and put my stop loss back above there, and this was how I got the trade. Okay, you don't have to force yourself to get into trade, man. You don't have to force yourself into trades, mostly when it's not worth the risk. There was no way I was going to take a trade that was just 1 to 1. You get me? I rather go and scam. There was no way I was going to enter this. It was stupid. You get me? So while I simply was patient and allowed the market, and give me a better entry. You get me? And I waited for the market to give me a better entry, and this was the trade. It was a 1 to 2.5 is the reward ratio, and yeah, it was a beautiful trade. And remember, okay, I was able to get into this trade because I knew when the correction was over. You get me? If you don't know when the correction is over, how do you know when to get into the market? You can't. How do you know when the correction is over? You see, its lows is creating are going to be respected, and when these lows are, and when this low gets breaking, the correction is over. And what you simply have to do is sell back below this level. You could have even sold right around there. Okay, if you wanted to get into it, you could have sold. I wasn't on the charts right around there, yeah, so I didn't really take the trade. But this was also a good entry. This was also something dope, right? So yeah, this is the market for you, and I hope you enjoy the chat breakdown. And have a good day.